Right, so the first thing you're going to need is this horror makeup set and this liquid latex from Poundland. And then I'm taking a black kohl pencil, the one I'm using is by MUA, and I'm just starting in the middle of my forehead and drawing little lines like stitches just around kind of half of the size of my face, if you like, and this is where the fake face is going to be. Then I'm taking the liquid latex and with a small brush I'm going to be following along this. You don't have to do the small stitching lines, just literally do a whole thing, but I'm going to do it in sections of head, side of my faces and chin. So this is going to be placed just like so. So follow the curve, and then with a bit of toilet roll you want to rip it off thinly. Wants to fit over this liquid latex, and this is going to act as the fake skin. So just push it down gently like so, and you want to get it as stuck to your head as possible because we're going to be doing a few layers of this. And then take some more liquid latex and go over just to really flatten it down and make it more like a kind of sticky thing rather than paper fabric. And with a medium heat blow dryer, just go over this to just dry it a little bit. And then I'm going to repeat this exact same process 3 times. Then moving on to the side of the face, the line is just going to be a little bit thinner than on the forehead. So I'm going to be actually just repeating this process twice instead of 3 times because the skin isn't as thick around here anyway. And then for the chin, this is just the smallest part, so just take enough tissue to fit it and just fold it around your fingers until it becomes kind of all one cohesive thing. Then I'm taking a foundation, I'm taking Pro Coverage HD by LA Girl, and I'm just placing this in the middle of that liquid latex stencil, if you like, that we've done, and just blending this with the Beauty Blender. So you can take whatever foundation brush, you can use your fingers, but just make sure it stays within that liquid latex stencil. Then you're going to want to take a bright blusher, so I'm using Bella Bamba by Benefit. This is just a bright pink, and just again keeping within those lines, pack on the blusher because basically you want to look a bit like a doll. Then taking a scarlet lip liner, or pink or red, I'm taking this one, which is shade Scarlet by Primark Makeup. Outline your lips and go a little bit beyond what your lips already are. Then I'm taking this deluxe lipstick in Prohibition, so just again a red or a pink, and just smudge it in with your fingers. Then going back in with that eyeliner, I'm going to be drawing the kind of cosmetic surgery shapes on my face now. So I'm starting on my eyebrow in the middle and just drawing an arrow upwards, and then doing another one towards the start of the eyebrow. Then I'm going around those little stitch shapes again on the upper eye, kind of following the shape of your crease, and underneath as well. So basically I was copying an image off of Google, but as you can imagine, all of these things get moved and shifted for a facelift, so anywhere you think you can imagine being pulled or tightened, then just go for it. So I'm doing my smile lines, an arrow beyond this, also around the shape of my chin as well. And then once you've done one half, obviously just repeating exactly the same thing on the other side. And I also decided to go across and around my lips as well, because obviously lip fillers are a massive thing these days, so I thought that'd be a nice touch. And then taking that foundation, and with a foundation brush covering absolutely every bit of white on the liquid latex and tissue that I can find. And also I decided to go back in over my nose with those stitches. Then taking a sharp object, do be very careful. I'm taking a nail file here, you just want to tease this area, and you basically, the aim is to just split this up, because this is obviously going to be the kind of false skin looking thing. So just dig and dig, get some little holes, and then use your fingers to prise them open, but just again be very careful, because it actually scratched my face a bit using this. So maybe take a hair grip, anything that's just going to pop a little hole in it. And if you do split it like I just did here, then you can always take that liquid latex and just stick it back down. But yeah, do holes and lines here and there until you're satisfied. Then taking the horror makeup, I'm going to take the dark kind of burgundy colour, and with the brush it came in, I'm finding those holes and I'm just filling it in with this colour. I'm then taking the sponge that also came in the set and the bright red, and literally just going around the whole tissue liquid latex stencil again. This is just to add real texture and make it look a lot more 3D. So just really lightly dab, go all around until you're satisfied with how it's looking. Then taking the black and the little kind of eyeshadow brush it came with, I'm just going on the inner line of this shape and just drawing black, and this is to create more of a 3D look, more of a realistic thing. Then with that sponge, just blending this in, kind of creating some darker shades and some different tones, so it's going to look a lot more realistic. And now is the fun bit. So take the fake blood, and again with that brush, I'm just following the little holes and the little gaps, putting it in to make it look really realistic. Anywhere you feel like putting blood, just do it, but obviously don't go wild. You want to make it look as real as possible, which is normally going to be in those deeper crevices. And I'm also going around my lips as well, and then placing some black on too, and with the sponge just blending this to make it look like I've kind of got bruised lips, which could potentially be part of the surgery gone wrong. And then I'm taking the fake blood as well and going underneath my eyes and just a bit down my head. Then I'm taking just some makeup remover and going all the way outside, because you don't want any foundation on here. Then taking that white makeup and a sponge. The aim here is to obviously fill these gaps in between the liquid latex and your hairline, because we want to make it really look like it's kind of a mask or some fake face just stuck or stitched on your face. So you want to make yourself look pale everywhere else, so that the face bit in the middle really stands out. And I'm also just following this down to my neck as well. And with that eye pencil, I'm again doing some more stitches just on the outline, so it really looks like some sort of face has been stitched on. So yeah, just follow the whole shape around, and it's as simple as that basically. And I'm also just adding a bit of eyeliner to my eyelids and underneath as well, just to make the eyes pop a little bit more, as I realised I kind of looked a bit dead, and I know that's the whole point, but yeah, I just fancy doing this myself. Then the final step is to take that sponge and the fake blood and just freshen up the blood to make it look really realistic, really fresh and woundy, to just, juice it up a bit. Okay, and this is the look complete. So I really do hope this helped anyone who's on a massive budget, who wanted to try something easy and affordable, and I hope you liked the look that I created, and let me know your thoughts and what you're going as for Halloween. Thank you, bye.